This is Gallagher's right here. It's an amazing store. I buy stuff here all the time. Yeah, well, I just look at photos, books, and it makes me want to also make a lot of money to buy more pictures. Oh, and I love this. Old, gay, gold gay porn, I guess. It's kind of hot. That's so hot. These are like the gay messiahs over here. Gay messiah. He will then be reborn from 1970s porn. Maybe I should wear a darker shirt. Better pray for yourself. Better pray for yourself. 'Cause the game of science comes. This is a much better shirt. Wow. You like it? Yeah.
The necklace really works.
Yeah, you gotta really like do the whole thing like this.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are. And now it's time for some more of Antony and the Johnsons. Hoorah!
One day I'll grow up, I'll be a beautiful woman. One day I'll grow up, I'll be a beautiful girl. One day I'll grow up, I'll be a beautiful woman. One day I'll grow up, I'll be a beautiful girl.
When I was about 11, I decided I was going to do music. It took me a long time to get to a point where I thought, oh, I should really try to reach a wider audience. For a long time, I just was working in sort of very late night kind of circles, and that was my ambition. And then it sort of shifted in the mid-90s. I started thinking, oh, maybe there are other audiences for my work. Maybe I could have a different kind of a dialogue with the world.
When I first came to New York, I was just so starry-eyed for Antony. I was like, wow, he's so amazing. So we were both playing, or going to, I was playing at the living room in the East Village, and Antony happened to be there as well. And I hadn't had very much exposure to anyone playing with strings or anyone singing, much less a 6-foot man singing like Nina Simone. And I remember crying that night and just feeling like I'd never seen anything that was that beautiful in music, and I wanted to find that for myself. One day I may disappear.
There's only certain avenues that we're allowed to express ourselves anymore in society and in life. We live in a maze. Music is one of those few forums where we're still allowed to sort of feel our life passing us by quite fully. It's an opportunity to feel life in an expansive or a full way, you know, to feel alive. I mean, I think, isn't that why we're here? It's to feel a little bit alive.
All of your dreams, come true. I want this for you. They're gonna come true. They're gonna come.
What I want to give to people, I think, is a voice to a shared experience so that we don't feel alone. I hate talking about, I don't know, I hate talking about death, but it's like I've experienced it, you know, so there's a kind of desperation that I have. I think, oh, you guys, I'm like, but it's really true for me, you know, and I think Antony as well. I think when people have suffered, there's a kind of a compelling quality to their art, and I think it's because that art is brought out of necessity. It's brought out of necessity for the artist's survival, and that the listener can also kind of feel that that connection, because they know that it's coming from a place of desperation or a place of necessity, and I think people respond to that.
I met Rufus maybe like 5 years ago, and it was at a friend's going away party. And from that night on, Rufus and I were just like, obviously, like getting along really, really well. And we just hit it off so much. It's like we were best friends like from that night. I'll show you this. This is the Vanity Fair cover. This is the dress that Beyonce is wearing. This is from the new fall collection from Lamb, which is Gwen Stefani's line, which I'm her co-designer. And then I've done other stuff with like Rufus, where we did this, the Want cover for my third fashion collection shown in New York. I was like, oh my God, you know, like I would just die to hear Rufus and Antony sing together.
Gets me gone where I want to.
An old horse died and gets me going in the morning.
It was so exciting for me, and like all the models were like, oh my God. That was a fun project. And you know, I've worked on a lot of projects with Rufus, like his California video.
California, California, you're such a wonder that I think I'll stay.
The tour right now is like, Rufus came to me and he was like, I want to do this really special piece, you know, it's for the new show. He's like, and we're gonna do the Gay Messiah, you know, and he's like, and I want to be crucified. And I was like,
1, 2, 3, 4.
no, you can't be crucified on stage, Rufus, because you will get crucified. And this is what he drew. He had this idea of him in this blue dress and this mask that he wanted to do, like almost like a Greek opera mask. I think the staging goes that he is sort of comes up from in front of a cross or something like that, and there's like two